What's up, guys? I am working on getting a mic because I do feel like a lot of my videos would be a lot better if I had a mic, and I feel like the content would be a lot better. I do need to get better with my content. Right now I'm just trying to upload every day. I'm trying to upload like a certain amount, and then once I upload that certain amount, then I can kind of figure out and see like where or what I should do to kind of get my YouTube channel to move. But today the topic we're gonna really be talking about is cell aging. And like, I mean, not that I know too much about it, but I started kind of learning about it, and I do need to learn more because I am a bio major. But just to break it like down, when you eat like ultra processed foods, right, our cells will age, and there's a reason why people in certain areas have a higher life expectancy than we do, you know. And it's a big thing, right? Like, you start thinking about it and it's like, wait a minute, why do we eat these things? Why do we eat McDonald's? Why do we eat Jack in the Box? And it's like, it's so convenient, but in the long run, like, it's a really, really bad thing to eat, you know. And it's insane because, you know, I really started cutting out things from my diet, and now I can see like a little 4-pack coming in, and it's like a 6-pack is like on the way, and I can see it. And it's insane because you start seeing things and you're like, wait a minute, you know, like, I could change this, I can change that. Oh wait, that's actually not healthy for me. That's a bad food for me to eat. Why am I eating that? You know, you start kind of understanding things, right, for what they are, and then you start seeing like, okay, wait a minute, I shouldn't be eating this, I shouldn't be doing this, I shouldn't be doing that. I should be eating foods that, you know, are good for my health and good for my well-being, you know. And, you know, I feel like America and like the US has kind of let us down, and a lot of people don't care about their health. You know, people just will eat anything nowadays, and I'm not saying I wasn't like that, because I was, but you start to really understand, and you start to really realize that a lot of the foods we eat, a lot of the things we do, they're not good. Like, they are not good for us. And, you know, we kind of just go with the flow. We eat the foods. We really don't care about like our health and our well-being. But when you really start to understand over the long run, like, if you could live till 100, that is so sick. Like, I think that is so fucking cool. Living to 100 would probably be one of the best things that ever happened to anyone, you know. But we don't have the right tools, you know. Like, we do have the right tools, you know. We live in the US, we have everything, we have the foods, we have everything, but the discipline is not there. Our discipline is not. And I'm 22 and I'm talking about this because I'm starting to understand it, right? Like, you start kind of, you know, really like you start thinking, you're like, wait a minute, like, that's actually really true. Like, the foods that I eat, they're not great for me, right? And it's so simple. Like, it's such a simple thing. It's not even, you don't even have to break down the science. You don't have to break down everything. You don't have to break down all the amino acids. Like, these people don't even know the foods that they're eating. Well, they do know the foods that they're eating, but what I'm trying to get at is, you know, they don't have the knowledge or anything like that. Or maybe they do, I don't know, but they understand like what their food need, like what their body needs, you know. They know that their body needs beans, squash, corn, like all the nice, the good stuff for your system, you know. And we're not doing that in the US. We don't do that, you know. We eat fucking ultra processed foods, fried foods, and just hella shit, you know. And I don't know, I think it's insane, because even today I was talking to one of my buddies in and out, and he was kind of telling me like, you know, I can't lose weight, I'm having a hard time, and this and that. And I know I've always been kind of on the slimmer side, so I'm kind of blessed in that sense. But honestly, not that long ago, I could probably show you guys a picture. I was really fat. Like, I did not have any type of muscle. And I'm not saying I'm lean as fuck now, but I'm a lot leaner than I was back then, right? Like, you can kind of see my jaw. You know, I work out. I'm not that weak, but I'm also not that strong. Well, I'm weak, like, in terms of like bodybuilder strength or strongman strength. Obviously, I'm hella weak, but I guess what I'm trying to get at here is that your diet, you know, everything about what you eat, everything about what you do has so much impact on your mental and your physical and the way that you will age. It has so much fucking like, it has such a large impact on that. And most of us don't understand. It's like when you eat In-N-Out, right? Like, because I work at In-N-Out, so I work there, and, you know, I'm not bashing on In-N-Out. I love In-N-Out. I love me some a nice burger and some nice, you know, animal style fries. But you start kind of thinking, right, and you're like, okay, wait a minute. So, you know, back then I would eat a double, and then I'd basically get 2 fries, pack it with spread and grilled onions, because it's free. You know, they give us 1 meal for free, and that's what I love about In-N-Out. You know, they always feed our employees. You know, they're really great, and they always try to help you out, and they make sure to feed you and to help you out whenever things are going wrong. You know, the In-N-Out's a fucking amazing company. But what I'm trying to get at here is, you know, all the people that work there, you know, we basically eat like a double, right? We add spread. You know, one fucking packet of spread is 80 calories, right? So what we would do, and now we'll add like grilled onions, and then we'll add like a bunch of scoops of spread. Spread is the worst thing that you can eat. I did not know that. And then I started eating better, and I told my friend, I'm like, you know, spread is like one of the worst things that you can eat. It's not good. And on top of that, you know, if you were to get a Coke, you know, that's like even worse. You start kind of getting yourself into like this loop, and you start like going down a rabbit hole. Because if you were to just eat water, no, not eat, drink water, you just drink a nice glass of water, and then you were to eat maybe like a nice, like some like maybe a Flying Dutchman, like, and maybe a little bit of fries. You know, I know fries are really bad and they can worsen cell aging, but just a couple, like maybe less fries if you can stay away from it. Maybe just a water, 2 meat patties, or like a Flying Dutchman. Like, you would look so much better, you know, than what you do. You know, not, and I'm not saying it like in a messed up way. Like, I'm being honest. Like, these foods that we eat are just so bad for us, and we continue to eat them. We just enjoy eating them, and I know it fucking tastes so good, but in the long run, right, like, it's gonna be bad. Because I used to eat the double, the Flying Dutchman. No, not the double, just the double, and I would pack my fucking fries with spread and stuff like that, and I would always feel like shit, you know. But the good thing is that I drink water, right? I never was a big soda guy, so I don't drink like soda and stuff. But still, yeah, like, I drink my water, and I would always feel like shit, and I would always like go back to work and just be like, fuck, man, I feel terrible. But it's such, those two things are just so like such simple ways to lose weight. Like, if you just substitute like the condiments that you eat, and like basically eat like more like less calorie dense condiments, and you substitute all those drinks, like the sugar drinks, with just water, like, the amount that you would lose is insane. At least that's what I think, you know. I feel like most people, the way that they eat is just not, it doesn't match, like, you know. And then another thing too, like, eat to 80%, right? Like, why are we eating so much? You know, we eat so much. It's like all of our brains are trained to eat at this rate where we're just all like, fuck, you know. And that's not right. Like, we shouldn't be eating that much food. Like, the amount of food that we eat, like, we shouldn't be that full, you know. Like, and one thing I also try to do is drink a nice glass of water before I eat, because when I eat and I don't drink water, like, right once I drink the water, I'm like way more full, like, after. I don't know if you guys kind of understand that, but if you were to drink water before you eat, like, you'll definitely like eat a lot less. But yeah, no, I just wanted to kind of like talk on that, because I'm like, you know, like, we're aging very fast. You know, there's people in other countries that live a lot longer, and they, you know, they're thriving and they're doing amazing things for themselves, and, you know, we're here and we're just like rotting. I'm not saying rotting, but, you know, the life that we live is just so ass. Like, it's just not good, you know. You know, we drink on Saturdays, Sundays, we go out and we eat like some fast food, and then, you know, most of us will throughout the day we'll eat takeout, right, which is fine. But, you know, you start adding up these things, and then, you know, a lot of us eat a lot of dairy products. I eat dairy products, I love dairy, but, you know, you start kind of like seeing everything that you eat on a daily basis, and you're like, fuck, like, wait a minute, like, this makes sense. Like, why am I so obese, overweight, just not feeling good, not looking good? It all makes sense. So I just want to kind of leave you guys on that. Obviously, I know I didn't drop too much knowledge and too many bombs, because I still need to research it a lot more. But yeah, like, I started really thinking about that, and I'm like, fuck, like, it's really true, right? Like, when you eat like shit, you look like shit, you feel like shit, and mentally you're not there, and you don't believe in yourself. And, you know, when you eat, diet is like the best and the most important thing, and it creates that discipline, that barrier. Just going to the gym, you know, not watching or indulging in things like pornography, like, your brain chemistry, everything can change in your mind and in your body. And that, like, recording myself has done so much as well, because it's like, I can't lie to myself. I can't, if I was lying and I was like doing some fucked up shit, it would change a lot, but I can't lie. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave you guys with that. I think if you guys find this video, you guys will find it. But yeah, I try to eat better, guys. Like, hard, but you know, I don't know. I think if we don't do that, you know, a lot of bad will happen, and a lot of health risks will happen, and we will be in not so good of a spot. So I'll catch you guys. I hope everything goes well, and yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. But fuck it, let's keep posting, right? So I'll catch y'all.